We bring to you a matchup between two firm favourites that haven't had it all their own way so far. Alia, hello. I'm on the cast with you for the first time. Looking forward to this one. And yeah, 4 points each for these two.
I know, the only difference between these two teams at the moment is Indonesia are up by 1 on goal difference. But as we've said, this is probably, in my opinion, the biggest game of the day so far. You have Indonesia as the 2024 champions. You might just nearly taking that lead. And you've got Japan, who won the qualifiers for Asia East and Oceania.
Yeah, huge teams. You can see why Indonesia were such big favourites. Lovely interlinking play right at the start of the game. They start hot to Indonesia, but they didn't in their first game. 2-0 down to Jordan, made it 2-2 before a 3-1 victory against Morocco.
I think it was a disappointing start for Indonesia, especially coming in as the champions, as we've mentioned. But both sides, they've drawn one, they've won one, and whoever wins this game tops the group. And for two nations that are arguably the strongest in Group B, this is a very, very important game where 3 points are definitely needed.
Yeah, huge chance to make a statement for these guys, but...
Yeah, I'm quite disappointed with how Brazil have been playing so far today, but nearly here.
Well, that was smart. He meant that, obviously, to get the goal kick. That's fantastic defending in the end.
I think what I love seeing as well is that we get to see the players' heart rates throughout all of the games. I think it's really interesting. I noticed earlier when Jordan were playing, the heart rates were barely going over 100. Whereas you look at Indonesia here, both in the 120s. Japan, you've got in the 130s and the 150s. But, I mean, so far, this is quite an end-to-end game, I feel.
It is, yeah. Japan coming into it a little bit more. As you can see, as their heart rates rise, they get more and more into it. Lovely play there. Fake to get the ball out to the right wing. Real chance here. Beautiful back heel. Sunny shot, nearly. Oh, off the post. What a goal that would have been.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. I mean, I think we do need to see Japan be more aggressive with the way they're playing. But are we going to see a goal here by Jordan? 1-0. And, you know, Jordan really impressed me so far this tournament.
Yeah, completely. I agree. 2 draws and now 1-0 up in the third game. Really making a statement in this group. Currently in 4th of the 6. Although they'll be above that now, they've got this win if they can keep it.
They do, and they're a new nation this year. It's the first season for both players as part of the national team, and I think they're doing a really good job. Oh, just like that, another goal in a different game. Just so all of you are aware at home, we do have 6 games going on at the moment. 3 in Group A, 3 in Group B.
For now, let's have a look at Brazil, who double their lead against Thailand. So, building on that momentum that they had against Italy. The ball put into the Japanese box through Indonesia. Nearly getting that knocked down as well. Might have been a little bit of a foul, a bit of a nibble on the defender from the striker, but that's another lovely back heel. The Japanese players, you can see that they play together. It's completely in sync. These back heels looking deadly from them.
I think 2v2 is probably one of the harder game modes as well to compete in, because you have to be really in sync with your partner. And I think that's where Japan do have the advantages, because they are really good friends outside of the game as well.
You can definitely see the synergy as another ball is put through. They will be won there by the Japanese striker. Flick through, falls back into the center as well. So Japan rode the wave at the start. Indonesia started off huge, and then Japan have built upon that. Morocco versus Poland.
Just here, 1-0 up for Poland, which I feel like is something that they do need, because they haven't had the best start so far. They lost their first game, drew the second. If they can win this third game, it'll be a really important 3 points for them.
Oh, what a ball that is! And then there's the finish, Johnny, no! Oh, Indonesia! How did you put that away?
I don't know how this deadlock hasn't been broken yet.
Yeah, it's true. It's not been a bad 0-0.
I mean, I don't know about you, Cole, but I'm sweating watching this game. It's so end-to-end here.
It is also very hot in here. There are bright lights beating down upon us, but thankfully we've got esports to keep us distracted, and a little bit of eFootball as well. And what a matchup this has been so far from Indonesia versus Japan. Living up to the billing for you up to this point?
I think so. I think for me, as I mentioned, this was the biggest game so far that we've had. And it's, I don't know, I feel like Indonesia, they're the champions, you want them to win. But Japan didn't make it out of the group stage last year. To go on to then win the qualifiers and now perform that they are so far, potentially breaking the deadlock here. Just like that, Indonesia 1-0 up. Did you expect Indonesia to break the deadlock first? Because for a while it looked like it was all Japan.
Yeah, so Indonesia started the game better. Japan definitely in the last 15 minutes have been the better team, but this pass right here changes that in an instant. You can see they get the ball in the centre. There are runners in every direction. The question is, can the assister pick the pass? And look at this, through two defenders, onto the number 26, and slotted home. The goalkeeper could do absolutely nothing. Indonesia have now scored, what, 5 goals in a row, I think? No, they did concede in the last game, so their goal difference is looking healthier and healthier, though, and the win would be massive.
And that's just beautiful football right there. And again, it's the heart rates. But Brazil, ooh, 2-0, sorry. I mean...
What's going on with Thailand? I heard good things about Thailand, but I'm not really seeing it so far.
I'm quite upset about Thailand. I mean, they've lost both of their games so far today. I mean, I've been to Thailand. I love the Thailand people as well, and I feel like a little bit disappointed.
Me too. But there is still time, just in these group stages. Plenty of eFootball to play. But you do very quickly run out of time, especially if you keep on losing. You get more frustrated, and each subsequent win gets even harder. Lovely through ball there from Chile to go up against Saudi Arabia, who just got a big point in their last game. Oh, that one almost made it all the way through. Dangerous for Japan, but they survive. For Indonesia, sorry, but they survive.
And again, Chile is another new nation that we have this year. Didn't compete in 2024. Both players only joined the national team this year. And what a showing it's been from Chile so far today.
Yeah, looking good. We're seeing these tables start to take shape as we go forwards now. And Indonesia, this would put them on 7 points after 3 games. Completely shaking off the early disappointment against Jordan. Jordan, who are looking stronger as things go on as well. You know, we're seeing that maybe that point wasn't as bad as it looked at the time. Going to be an extra 30 seconds now at the end of this one. Let's see if Japan can get something going. I think that was offside. The linesman waved his... Oh, maybe he was saying it was going to be an advantage. I don't know, he waved his flag for some reason. Either way, 1-0 half-time. Well played, Indonesia.
That was a really, really good first half. I think that game can still go either way because both teams are so strong. The possession is relatively equally divided as well. So I think it can go either way.
Well, while they'll make their half-time changes and have their half-time oranges, we'll head over to Morocco versus Poland. The corner comes in for the Poles. Currently 1-0 to the good. It could be 2 here, but he turned the wrong way. It's so easy to see from this angle when you're not playing it. You think, turn that way, but when you're in the moment, much tougher.
Definitely much tougher. And again, Morocco, they do need this win, but, I mean, it's just goals on goals on goals in every single game at the moment.
Oh, lovely attempt at the through ball there for the Moroccan striker, but Poland looking to counter. Need to win this header and aren't quite able to do it. So from what we've seen in this game, Morocco just about on top at the moment. They're shading it. Can they pick the right pass at the right moment? They have the ball on the left wing. I'm liking this patience for Morocco despite being a goal down.
I think especially in eFootball, one of the most important things is patience. You can't rush your plays. You've got to take your time and attack at the right moment. And even though Morocco are 1-0 down, they're still keeping their cool really, really well.
Yeah, long games as well. Is it 10-minute halves that they're playing in? So plenty of in-game time to make something happen, and that scared me. I've seen that before, these risky back passes to the goalkeeper from their heads. They seem confident, but like, as a fan of football, I see that, and I've seen Ipswich concede that exact goal about 50 times in my life.
I think if I tried it, I'd probably just score an own goal. But are we going to see a goal here? Poland 2-0 against Morocco. This is going to be a big win for them if they do manage to hold on. They've lost one, they've drawn one. Could this be their first win of the day?
And that is why you play the ball back to your goalkeeper, give yourself complete possession, and from there, the brothers knew exactly what to do. Winning that second ball, and then again, that was the touch. It seems to be in eFootball, it's that decision of pass, shoot, or just a little easy dribble past the defender seems to be...
I mean, at least Brazil, I feel like they're finally starting to show up now.
Yeah, but Thailand are just dropping like a stone. Jinsui, the reigning world champion. Here to utter fanfare. Anyway, we'll talk about that later because there's a chance here for Japan. They've won themselves a corner. Still plenty of time left in this, our feature game. A massive, massive matchup at the top of the table. That's not a bad shot at all.
No, it's not. And even the Japan players that we have, Tess won the eFootball Championship for Barcelona and Axe did it for Arsenal. So it's 2 very, very strong players that play well individually, but I feel play even better together.
Let's see if they can prove that here from this corner. Taking their time with it, choosing the tactics to go forwards. They really are taking their time, not rushing anything right now. I don't mind that bit of gamesmanship against Indonesia. But it nearly fell through as well, but this is the chance for Indonesia's counter. It's a bit safe in the end. I think Indonesia could have done a bit more than that. That seemed a bit of a safe option. You have the ball there on the front of your own box. There were passes he could have picked.
Yeah, I feel like both teams have started to play a little bit more defensive, but Indonesia getting the ball back here. Are they on the attack? Can they make it 2-0 against Japan?
They'll certainly try. Not a team known for sitting back and holding on to a 1-0 lead. We saw their 3-1 victory. They were paid back by, I think it was Morocco in their last game, and instantly went down the other end and scored as well. So won't be too shaken if Japan can equalise, but that's looking like a long way away right now because we have a chance for a shot. 2-0, maybe no saves. The Indonesian striker took a touch, and by then the goalkeeper had closed the angle.
I don't know about you, Cole, but I love seeing the heart rates on the screen.
It is so exciting as well, especially afterwards when you can track it to those exciting moments.
Saudi Arabia, they're just equalising, making it 1-1. So far, they've only had 2 draws. Are we hoping to see a win from the host nation today?
The draw specialist, though, 2 draws against very good teams. And I think right now Japan would take a draw against Indonesia because Indonesia are defending solidly. And Japan do come forward, and that pass has been intercepted as well. And now this is where Indonesia are dangerous. There's a pass up top, it's found. One man making a run into the right channel is blocked just about by Japan. That's why I love duo as well. The fact that you can have a human-controlled player actively blocking the through ball adds so much more to it, in my opinion, than the solo game.
And communication is so important as well in 2v2, but we do see Italy make it 1-0 there. I mean, I feel like every about 30 seconds, we've got a goal in the game at the moment.
Yeah, it's exciting stuff here at FIFAe eFootball 2025 World Championship. Through ball over the top for Japan. Can the striker get onto the end of that one? Ronaldo was sniffing around. Wasn't quite able to do so in the end. So another half opportunity disappears for Japan. And 70 minutes, is that the sort of time you start rushing? You were talking about patience earlier, or are they still there?
I feel like Indonesia are starting to play more defensive at the moment because all they need from this game is a win to go 3 points ahead of Japan. And I think at this stage for them, that's probably the most important thing.
Equaliser for Mexico against Jordan over there. So Jordan, who are looking like one of our stronger teams, certainly than we expected, are pegged back for now. Running out of time here between Japan. What he wanted to do when he had the ball in that position. Little drag back, find the corner, using the defender as a block onto the keeper as well. Japan have made some changes. Poor old Ronaldo has been hooked. He won't like that. He'll be complaining about that in the press. Wants to be Japan's leading goal scorer of all time, does Cristiano Ronaldo. But it's Indonesia that are going to have the ball. They can take away a few more seconds as well. Long they go.
9 minutes left in game here. Japan really need 1 goal here to at least take away 1 point.
Yeah, they're making chances, giving themselves opportunities. But the final ball just never seems to be there for Japan. And that's so surprising when we talk about the synergy that these two players have.
But I think, again, that's the experience that Indonesia have, being the champions. They know we've got 7 minutes left. We just need to hold on and take the 3 points here. We cannot let Japan equalize, especially that the goal difference is only 1. But they are here, through on goal. Again, well defended by Indonesia.
Yeah, no messing about there for Indonesia. Had a feeling that the Japanese player was going to try a trick there, so just stayed tall, stayed strong, and stayed in the middle. Japan ended up falling straight into that trap. Indonesia battering away everything that comes into their half. Japan sending it straight back. Need to get this flick onto Japan. Nearly there. Indonesia catch it. And of course, every time Indonesia get the ball, they can steal a, like, 1 in-game minute away.
They can do. I mean, so far, Indonesia's tactic has been get the ball back and then just lobby it back to the keeper.
And only 1 minute as well, so Japan, it has to be now if it's going to be ever. Will it be Indonesia going on to 7 points, Japan staying on 4? A goal would be heartbreak for Indonesia. Oh, but he's passed 1 time too many. Oh, they surely take the touch and shoot there.
That's the overthinking, isn't it? You start panicking. I've got 10 seconds left in game. But you just overthought it. You just have to shoot in those moments to try and equalize. But a big, big, big win for Indonesia.